So here it is right now. Is I had my stuff stolen. I had my stuff stolen. And I was in Justin Timberlake has to come up because it's a supply situation. Supplies, which goes into a Google phone, which my sister now has, the phone, and I'm like, okay, well here it is. I need to. It's a plus, and I'm like, well, you're not show your pride, Daniel. Victoria. That's my house. I bought that on an insurance. On the low. Damn, what should I say? Ouch, my head hurts. In San Francisco, and I was on 7th Street, and all of a sudden I fall. Did somebody shoot me with a pellet? Or did I just fall after trying something out? I fell. That's just where it's at. It's being injected several times at after being injected several times. It's like going into the looking to the left and you say nigger, right? And then they let you go the next day, and instead of going and letting you rest there, and then I got these lines, and I say that, and I said that before. I said inject, because injections ruin the teeth. It blisters. It ruins your toenails. It ruins your back. It ruins your vertebrae. It goes all the way up to your brain, and it bursts. It's part of what's going on my left side. And it did that. I looked to the left and I said, never inject in a muscle. At least never in a muscle. In a vein, maybe. Vein, maybe, never muscle. That's where it was at. And I remember that from one of the medical people. Because trying out the drug, going into my Orlando with what happened. But people see the videos and then they see with everything else that's going on. It's like dealing with a video and dealing with the injection. And then in my trailer in Orlando, it was like, are you going to pay me my money for what had gone on? You took photos. But to have, and I was just on the beach doing that. But in T-Mobile situations, I lost everything. I lost everything that I'm supposed to do. And now I'm in a city where we have a civic center. It's like the Civic Center Hotel, which was blue, black, and yellow. And we had this from when I was little. It's more than being a partridge in a pear tree. But the floors need to be redone. Would I give cost on my business? I don't know if I'd give cost on my business right now. Me and Ed are talking. Um, and I'm waiting for somebody to come up to me and say, "You belong with me. You belong to me. You belong to me. You belong to me." The floors need to be done. My lamp that was created is there. The walls need to be painted. It's going into the civic center of a boutique, of being an East Union and Joaquin situation, which then got transformed into a Biden and a Barack on a West Side story. And a West Side story. But I need my T-Mobile account. I need my beauty intoxication account back, because I have a bank and I have to put my cash in somewhere. I can't, because a cash bill, a bill is mainly the number for a business. We're supposed to be doing trading. Like, hey, here you go. If you don't have it, come on over. You know, we're supposed to be in these companies by now. But that's where we're at. It's like I don't want to be in a situation where it's like being on concrete that's radiation. And I have to watch every little step I take. You know, in a "you will be there" situation, I have to put that into my Bud Light, into my boxes. And so that's where I'm at, because I'm also Budweiser. And as we got older, I'm just noticing I'm not supposed to be outside. I'm not supposed to be outside. So it's time for some people that are on the inside to go to the outside. And cool down a little bit. Especially with my mobile phone, Motorola. Because sometimes we're trying to put something together. We're just trying to put something together. And I was trying to have an upgrade with what I already had, not build something new. And give somebody else a job and take away from with what I had. That's my money on my security number. Because there's always somebody up here, there's always somebody right here. And I'm not trying to be always at the bottom. But this is where it went from a tower falling in a in a tower falling situation. Sorry, I just lost everything. From a tower falling situation to me, to two cocks during 42 tying each other up, and then a chest cut, and a wrist. Cut wrist, arm, forearm, and then a chest on top of it. To a 45, everything else fell down. All the man statues crumbled for me. Cause you abandoned me. Your love don't live here anymore. To a 46 of a library camp on an Acer, on a Honda Civic. Read a record. I didn't expect for everyone to go, and to create all these jobs and all this stuff. But that's where it's at. I shouldn't be outside. Shouldn't be outside, and nobody else should be outside either. But it's about upgrading. It's about upgrading. It's about, well, hey, this was us. This was where we started. This is where we're at. And as December went around on our Christmas situation, this is where it's at. And I go box Jimmy and Barry. I'm not talking about Manilow. But I go right to that box. I went for a walk. And so I have my stuff here from the East Coast. Nobody told me. Nobody warned me. There's been a disconnect. There are some people who were supposed to go and travel everywhere and do what they wanted to do and be representatives. And I went through that from when I was little. You moved away. This happened. You moved away. And then it was like the magical chase. But I have to think about my city. And I got the business card. The business card is only 50 miles away. So I don't know how to go about that. So, because in a Kodak moment, it wasn't to keep Daniel Rita outside, or to it wasn't for me to be outside. But that's where I'm at. I'm at my 3 right now. So I need to have a representative to come and see me from T-Mobile. So I'll be sending this out shortly. So, all right.